me, Buppy Park. We're live with the Maurice attorney. That's how it is today. Yeah. Has it? Let's just start it. Nothing else to talk about. We just go deep in. Look at these fucking bears. We ripped that one's eye out in front of a child. It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? Yes, it's your bedtime. Go to sleep. I gotta go out there. That's a town. Go incognito. Maybe visit some strip clubs. Anything to save Maya. While you go to bed. Gumshoe will take care of you, and he's now the babysitter. I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. This is assuming that the killer will not just murder her when we win and just be like, oh yeah, alright, I was gonna kill her anyway. See ya. You're right. Car? Cars in the background. Swear. The real killer, aka the killer, aka is. I was gonna say Lestrade. That's not his name. Lestrade. That's funny. No, en garde. It was French. It was close. So the real person who killed Mr. Cornita was an assassin, Mr. Shelley the killer. Yes, but it was hired by somebody. It could be them on guard. But now I came up with a theory while I was you know, I was at work. I was thinking about this game. I was like, I wonder what other ways this could go. And so I came up with a theory that maybe since this game is mirroring a lot of the first game, that Francisca, good old Francisca, is indeed the culprit. That she did orchestrate things just like her good old dad, and that she possibly is doing this just to make us, just to torture us after losing twice to us. That she just wants to be like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna hire an assassin to murder this person. I'm gonna put my business into all of this, and then I'm gonna make you look like a fool. I'm gonna have Maya kidnapped. It could be a thing. Now I don't know how these all connect. This theory is kind of flimsy, on the basis that maybe she just wants us to defend someone who's... I'm not sure. I guess we would lose the case. I don't know what getting shot at though does at all for this theory to work. Like, she literally got shot by the killer, so like that doesn't really work out that well for her. Maybe he did it and didn't alert her. I'm not sure. I don't know. And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client? You mean, who asked for the murder? That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. Whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Yeah, in a metaphorical sense. Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? I wonder. What the? Why is there so much noise outside? I swear, my neighborhood is not this noisy. I don't understand. Anyway. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? You know, she's not the client. But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then... No, it can't be. Madeline Guard himself. Was it Matt? If Mr. Ungard really did hire the assassin, then he's not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Mr. Ungard, right? It would be the first time we defended a guilty person, so, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be the first time. Technically, we defended Sky's sister, Lana Sky, and she was guilty of some things. She wasn't guilty of the murder that we were, you know, we were all talking about, but she was aiding and abetting. So, but all right. Yeah, this dude, he seemed chill. Mr. Ungard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Alright, just so we're clear, dude, I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? I didn't see any psych blocks at the time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Mr. Nick? Yeah, something about Miss Andrews said at the trial today. He said something interesting. So what is this interesting thing? Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Mr. Ungard's secret? What is the secret? I don't know yet. For now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal the secret. That means Mr. Ungard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. That's how it's stacked up anyway. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Ungard. There's no way around it now. How? Are visiting hours over though? Can we call them? Gatewater Hotel hallway. Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still a matter of this secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. Ungard. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. We're gonna break into a prison. Yo, what up, girl? You okay in there? Alright, bye.
Hey, wait! What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Just like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. What the fuck were you giving me, Bug Sweeper? That's the Bug Sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made. I don't know, and frankly, I don't care! But the request came from Edgy Poo, so...
Edgeworth? That's a little wild.
And he said...
If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer.
So I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Why me? What did I do? Aw, gee, thanks, a bundle, Edgeworth, for what a pal you are.
Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. This is absolutely top secret, so you better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting.
Scandalous? What's that?
It means, well, you know that gossip that's been going on around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corrida.
I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious puppy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself. As if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too. Wait, you wanted her to get you in on it? What the fuck? Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good.
I didn't say anything. She can read minds.
So, you want to know about Juan and the manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard.
That manager? Who are you talking about?
You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Celeste Impacts, Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Oh? Married? You mean to Mr. Corrida?
Really, you young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... Uh-oh. I'm starting to connect some dots. It's not looking good. Is it... Was she supposed to get married to Juan?
Why would Miss Impacts want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What?
But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see. That night after Juan called off the wedding, their manager Celeste killed herself. How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
There's some possible theory is that maybe Matt got jealous that Juan, you know, living a happy life. They're rivals. And I'm not sure. One thing led to another. Maybe he blackmailed them. Maybe he forced them to just break up. Or maybe he killed her and made it staged like a suicide. Not really sure. If Matt is really as evil as some of the things we've been hearing about him, it's who knows. Is this the face of a killer? Kind of. He's hiding his one eye. You don't see his full face. It's possible. Anyway. We gotta go see Matt. Maybe he did a season 1 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure deal. What? Burn a dog? Second, what the fuck? oh, you mean... Oh. Now I remember that scene. He could have done that, yes. Where he kissed Arena, yeah. I don't know why my first thought was the dog. I don't know. That's the first thing I always think about that season. That horrific thing is like, what the fuck? Dio, why would you do that? Dio, we know why. He's insane. But still. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Maybe you'll let me in. Hey, let me talk to my fucking client.
It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. On Guard's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the on-guard case? I'm the lawyer. What are you talking about? We're taking a witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now? Who's this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Between the kidnappers demanding now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. You did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you a special permission. So there you go. Well, at least Edgeworth taketh and Edgeworth giveth away. Thank you, sir. I already called them so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much. This is such good news, Mr. Nick. I don't know, is it good news? Go talk to your heart's content. It sounds like police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. The mascot looks off in the background. We like the eyes. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means both Mr. Unguard and Miss Andrews are in the detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? I'm assuming I'm going to hear both of them, but let's go with our client first. Dude, it's Mr. Right. I hope you get off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin and that the assassin's client is this man on guard. What's wrong? Mr. Unguard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as a nickel samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had a secret so powerful. Destroy his career. You've heard this before. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is, please? Of course it is. I knew this was coming. Mr. Nick, don't tell me. Cyclops. You said secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Wait. Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it was all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Like, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Right. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager. And Miss Andrews is going to get Miss Celeste Impax's suicide note from him. Celeste? Is that jogging new memories? Don't call your manager! Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You want for some pizza? My treat. Motherfucker, you can't have pizza ordered in jail. Can you? Mr. Nick, what is you don't know what pizza is? Pizza. Is it kind of pea? Like green peas? No. Pearl. Pizza is like the greatest invention ever made. It's bread with cheese and tomato sauce, and sometimes you put pepperoni, you put bacon, you put like broccoli, you put jelly beans, you put pudding, you put some olive flakes, you put whatever you want. We can get some tonight. I'll order some for all of you. For Pearl and then for the detective. Are you okay? No, I do not have COVID. I was only sick that one day and it was not COVID. Well, let's get one later, okay? This poor socially starved girl. She doesn't even know what pizza is. She doesn't live life. I got caught off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. It's almost as if he's like, yo, I can't fucking deliver to a fucking prison. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. Guard, are you connected to this impact suicide in some way? Yo, I'm kind of scared to show him this card. What is wrong, dude? Oh, so about this picture card. Have you ever seen this before? Nope, never saw it before in my life, dude. I don't think he's lying, or is he? Then again, he looked like he gasped just now. Maybe I'm seeing things. So, what do you think about someone dressing up as you? That Adrian, I never thought she'd go this far to frame me for a crime. I mean, what does she have against me? Dude, I don't get it. That's something I would like to know too. Do you have any ideas at all? Even the slightest clue? Huh? What? Me? Don't be silly, Mr. Lawyer, dude. Okay, now you're stuttering, dude. How am I supposed to know something like that? Suicide report. Mr. Ungard? Dude, I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all, but I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything. I mean, lawyer-client confidentiality. Whatever you tell me, I can't go about blabbing, so you can just tell me everything. Tell me everything that happened, buddy. I would not do anything terrible to you at all, like purposely lose the case. What do you mean by that? It just means I don't have to tell you anything and everything, dude. Yo, bro, that sounds fucking suspicious, right?
Yeah.
This dude started to be like super suspicious. That could have just been the general like you showed him a piece of evidence that's just like does not interest him at all. But still, that answer is still suspicious as fuck. The press conference ticket. F1. Person is someone else and trying to hold a press conference? That person who set it all up was Adrian, right? Wasn't it? That's what I heard. Can't believe. Why would you do such a thing, dude? That's very nice transceiver, dude. I'm kind of an expert in gadget things. Why does what he just said give me a sinking feeling? Cameras. Oh no. Oh yeah, the camera. You're an expert in gadgety things, huh? Like putting a camera in a bear. Fucking, I don't know. About this. Mr. Nick, you can't! What? Miss Andrews said she doesn't want anyone to know about that, remember? Damn it. But we gotta talk to him about something. Gotta give him the score. What's that? Oh, this? Nothing. It's nothing really. How about I go to Miss Andrews? I don't get it. Why would she want to frame me? I mean, I haven't done anything to her, dude. Mr. Ungard sounds pretty sincere, and he seems trustworthy. He could also be just sociopathic. So I have to find out what Miss Andrews' real intentions are. So let's impacts. Mr. Ungard? Dude, I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all. He just does not want to talk about her. What about your butler, John Doe? Not this person. He's No, Paul! He didn't know! He didn't know what the answer to that was. He thinks he's an assassin. We almost had him. Bro, no! He didn't know. He was like, I don't know who that is. He probably would have answered that. Or something. But She just gave him the answer. It's like, he's your butler, Mr. Doe, right? We met him at your mansion. Oh, yeah, that's right. Pearl, I know you're a child, but please. No, he doesn't know. This is 100%. He totally hired this dude. This dude's fishy. He's a pretty cool dude who can do lots of things. He takes real good care of me. How's he? Also, how does Phoenix ever remember this dude? Come on. I know it was like 1 second, but please. There's a big scar on his face. Anyway. This field, a seedy world of tabloids. Tell me about Juan. It's true we debuted at the same time, so that's why people were always comparing us, but I totally didn't care what people were saying because he wasn't even close, dude. Maybe he was in an accident, Buppy. Jeez. Well, even so, it's like there's a dude with a big scar over his head. And then we meet another dude with a big scar over his head, and Phoenix cannot remember that it was the same dude. I mean, I won every contest we ever had, hands down. Uh-huh. Have you ever talked to this woman? This... Oh, no. Alright, no, you don't know her at all. Do you know Maya Fey? Maybe I should go talk to... Can I leave and come back and then talk to Adrian? We could try answering the locks. I don't know if I have enough information, but we'll save. That's a lot of locks. But I mean, I thought Old Bag's locks were pretty formidable, and then it was just one piece of evidence, and then boom. That was funny. So, let's give it a shot. Let's do this, buddy. You and me. Let's look at the spiritual medium. That's secret. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Rat, I keep on saying until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you pay close attention to Miss Corita, especially on that night. The camera. You don't have that piece of camera as a piece of evidence. All I can do is this? Not really any strong piece of evidence, actually. Almost on guard? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult my friend, okay? He said I should snort while I give a good laugh. Okay, here I go. I can't believe you can be so flippant and sound like this. Oh, Mr. Guard, I don't think you need to snort while you laugh, really. I know you... No, I don't know. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. We'll load so I don't lose my health there. There's nothing else we can sort of talk... We can talk about the gossip land. Well, if it's not important, then I'd rather be in bed. If I don't get my 12 hours of beauty sleep, my skin's gonna wrinkle up like a prune, dude. Why does it look like it's light outside? It's 9 p.m. I just realized it looks like it's fucking daytime out there. Is it just flashlights? You know, he's right, Mr. Nick. Your skin's kind of drying up here and there. I swear, after this kiss is over, I'm gonna get lots of sleep. What the button? That Adrian, I never thought she'd go this far to frame me. No, same thing. It's also with the knife. Oh, Mr. A, please, you have to help me! Uh-oh. Oh, Mr. Powers! What's going on, Mr. Powers? How you doing? What happened? Why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow. What? And now I'm gonna testify in tomorrow's trial. Oh my god. Mr. Powers, come on, man. What are you doing to me? After everything I did to help you. I was talking with a detective a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you're under arrest. And I was brought back here. Oh. They said my face and whole self in general looks suspicious or something. Well, I guess I could see how they thought you looked suspicious. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? Tomorrow's testimony. So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I really don't know yet. But it feels like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. No, Will? Buddy, we're friends. I helped you.
Give me the information.
Please. You can't tell anyone. Especially not that lawyer, he said. Who do you think that lawyer, the detective was talking about? It was Edgeworth. He told you not to talk to it about Edgeworth. You can talk about it, you know, to me though. I'm gonna take a while just to say it was me. Yeah, you got it. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's all right. Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? Hey, what about Gumshoe? We hired him. He's helping. He's making us some cup noodles. It's going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know? Because he's got that refreshing, like a spring breeze image going on. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, "It's just a game," to justify it to himself. What? How horrible! That's unforgivable! Ow! Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. One person who wouldn't swoon over him. His manager, you know? Miss Adrian Andrews. Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? Does he have a crush on her? You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? Dazzling sort of image, but aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No. I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about how a lot of the other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Impacts? I heard something about how her wedding was canceled. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day. About the mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. He's become Blanca. Tell me what Celeste's suicide. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan. That, something bad for Mr. Corrida? Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. I got caught up. It could solely mean Juan, but it could also mean, like, she got caught up into something else. Like, some insidious dude was affecting her life in some way. It doesn't need to exactly be Juan. It doesn't need to be exactly romantic, which could completely be, again, that Matt is the insidious man, and then he was doing something to her, like via blackmail, or I don't know. Like cooking meth. This entire story is Breaking Bad, actually. We're gonna find out in the 11th hour that Juan Corrida was actually a meth kingpin. Matt on guard was his Jesse Pinkman, and we're trying to save him. Truly insidious man. That means I'm Saul Goodman! Oh man. Did she mean Mr. Corrida by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There's still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I'll have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Back to the detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Adrian! They let you keep a book, that's nice. I mean, Juan can, Matt can keep his fucking whatever the hell he's got, his Apple Watch. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, as you can see by the outside window. But there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. Yes, I'm drinking water. Water, God. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Corrida had on Mr. Ungard. I'd like to ask you about Matt Ungard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Ungard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? Yeah, it's a bit of an extreme, huh? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. Okay. About Miss Celeste Impacts. I finally put her death behind me. And now thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? What evidence would there be evidence on it about something? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why frame him? Why did you want to frame Mr. Ungard? That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? Yeah, but framing a person? That's a little extreme. But to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, aren't they? So they'd figure it out, right? I'm sorry. Listen, I love Gumshoe, but you met Gumshoe, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrews. Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please, tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now? A psych lock, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge. Well, I feel like we have enough pieces of information here. There's also one lock. But oh no, it just goes back to I gotta go to the item. My bad. Oh, whoops. Wait, hang on. Yeah, how you doing, dude? Guy monitors the visiting room. He's sleeping standing up. The night's pretty long, and he probably got tired. I hope he doesn't fall over. This dude's just sleeping on the job. She could escape. Alright, let's talk about this, buddy. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. On-Guard for the murder? I already told you countless times it's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. On-Guard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you are saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt? And that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. I mean, it's Celeste. Celeste? I mean, we kind of knew that, yeah. There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge. That is Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who had hit her suicide note was Juan. What does all of this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. On-Guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Maybe I had to go somewhere else before I could do this. All I could do is this, probably. No, yeah, I don't have it. Maybe I need to talk to Lotta if she's somewhere. Maybe she could tell me how to figure this out. She gets information. Nope. I keep forgetting that I can just say nothing. I keep forgetting I could do that, but anyway, we'll just load the save. It's fine. We should present some things to her. So, this was you, huh? You know, there was only one thing running through my head at that time. With this, I can finally expose Matt's true nature to the world. His true nature. I wonder why she's saying that, but not telling me what his true nature is. If it were me, I think I'd be happy to finally get that thing off my chest. It was near Juan's dead body. Why'd you pick it up? I noticed it when I went to fill the class. And when I realized that Juan was dead, I completely panicked. That's when I must have unconsciously picked this card up and put it in my pocket.
You just unconsciously picked it up and put it in your pocket. A piece of evidence. Lady, are you okay?
As for why, I simply don't know.
I know you're not okay, but like, come on, girl. Why are you picking up? Why are you picking things up?
So there was a nickel samurai costume inside of the case, correct? Yes, there was. I even personally carried it from the studio. I always thought it was such a childish thing to dress up and wear a costume like that. But I never thought that I would wind up using it myself that night. Already talked about that. I don't care what the reason was. It's unforgivable that he hid Celeste's suicide note. You don't have any proof that she left a suicide note behind. Celeste, she always believed there was a right way and wrong way to do anything. She would have left a note. I wholly believe that. Stop it! I don't want to remember hopelessness and the despair I felt back then. Are you putting away, Mr. Nick?
I'm so sorry. Alright. Understandable. Have a good day.
I hate traveling matters. Wow, it's the first time I've been shut down this badly.
Right. Again, I must move.
Ba, 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 ba. Mr. Nick, your phone. I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now.
It sounds kind of ominous.
It's probably just your imagination. One of those scam callers. It's fine. You should really pick it up, Mr. Nick. It could be important.
Alright, fine. Hello? You got a big problem, pal. Oh, goddammit. What's wrong? I'm on the way to your office right now. Okay.
Hey, wait a sec.
Why is he coming here? It's terrible. I don't know what to say, pal. It's the end. I said... Oh.
I got here faster than I thought.
Why did you call us and then be like, I'm on your way to your... I guess he didn't know that we were here. Hey. So, what's up? No time to relax now, pal. I'm confused. There's anything here. What happened? We got him. We know who bought that spy camera. Huh? This quickly? And his bear is what gave him away, pal. The bear.
I guess I was wrong. You were wrong. He found something out.
I figured it out, pal. I figured it out. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera.
But wasn't Mr. Edgewood... Shh, Pearls.
And go on. There's only one person who bought one of those bears related to this crime.
Who is it? Who could be so rude as to spy on another person in their room?
Man on guard. Thanks, Gumshoe. Thanks.
Huh?
Man on guard. Your client. That's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Come on, man. Come on, man. Are you sure you heard right? But the person who bought this bear was... I heard from the department store clerk, pal. This is a credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. Receipt. That's all you have? Nah, it's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, well, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Ungard. I mean, that clerk even got Mr. Ungard's own autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure that person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Ungard himself. My,
My sight is failing me. This can't be. Receive for $300 proof. Mr. Unguard bought a stuffed bear identical to one in advance. Yeah. Evidence. So how about the spy camera we found? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away in your evidence. Set to record the victim's room for 8 p.m. From 8 p.m. for 1 hour. He's running a time to murder. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corrido's room was Matt Unguard. What? Why would Mr. Unguard do something like this? I best catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corrido on one of their rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. You gonna see him? Mr. Unguard, I mean? Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. Oh, I'm scared too, Pearls. I wonder what we'll find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Man on guard, what in the world have you done? Alright. Still some other stuff we can figure out. I just don't know if anyone's here anymore. Yo, what up? What if I present to you this bug? Nope. You just keep talking about her measurements. What this transmitter? Nope. I'm out of here. I can't even go to Unguard's room anymore. I could talk to Pearls here. We can examine these chips on a paper plate or a table. Over there is a watch you wear on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Oops, for a second there I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. Does Maya not know what watches are? Bottles of cosmetics all over the floor. It's probably where Mr. Corrido fought the assailant. Probably from the glass vase Miss Andrews knocked over. This juice is still here. Can I drink some? Beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice. Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much. I just thought about it that this is maybe wine in the original game, but they were like, we gotta make this tomato juice. Age it down for the kids. You know, murder. Mr. Corrido had dinner. That being said, it could also just be tomato juice. What is the rating on this game? I don't remember. Wow, it's not here. It's only old bag. She's not gonna help us. Something else I can present. I have his camera. I ask her about her sister. And then it says, I need evidence to prove that Unguard. Well, this is proof for Matt Unguard. But not for Adrian. I guess we go see Matt? That's all I can think of right now. Working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude. Because somebody told me the truth. Relax. Don't you know ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk. First of all, do you have any other pieces of information? Okay, no. Alright. What? I pressed circle too many times. Now we must wait for this animation to go. Hey, buddy. Just let me know. The spy camera. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Cordita's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, there was this camera. Where was this camera you were talking about hidden? In the stuffed bear. The spy camera was inside this bear's eye. That bear was supposed to be a present from a fan. I guess one had few of those kind of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? Here's a receipt, dude. Almost on guard. Go home. You're gonna go away? I'm gonna call the police on you. What? Oh, I'm supposed to point him out. So ridiculous. Alright. It's you. It was you. You're the guy who did this. Mr. Guard. Yeah, Mr. On Guard. Don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw? But he says he knows you. What are we doing right now? How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? It says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, dude. This is not a joke, right, dude? You just pulled my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here's proof about the birds of the camera. Bought $3,800 for this fucking bear, dude. $3,800. It's insane. I have a receipt right here. One credit card receipt, Mr. Unguard. It's from you when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is I spent $3,800. I go to the department store all the time, okay? This $3,800, this could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you insane? A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for bristles. The fuck's wrong with you? Ew. Elephant hair? Not only is that unsanitary, that just sounds fucked up. You killed elephants for an ivory toothbrush. Also the ivory from their tusks. Why? Now I know you're evil. Ew. Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. Gotta make sure you use all the elephant parts. Oh my god. So can I ask you one thing? Yes. You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into this stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, how? I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you gonna do now? I'm gonna find out what I want to know. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Cordita's room and filmed it in secret is... Maybe the rendezvous. Yeah. Adrian Andrews? There is a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Corita were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Corita, you were going to reveal this as fact and turn it into a scandal, isn't that right? Dude, you can be such a moron. Huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer Dude, that kind of scandal, that's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff? Juicy? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Corita because of Miss Andrews. And there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. It's either the reason for the press conference ticket, which is the confession, or it's about the suicides. The suicide note about Celeste Impacts. Either this one or the press conference ticket. I'm gonna go with the press conference ticket first. Damn it! I'm beginning Comedy Channel for free! So close I can feel it. If you're done laughing, you didn't spy on Mr. Creator because of Miss Andrews. No. Damn it. My office? Damn, this is tough. I went through all of that for nothing. I think I didn't save before doing it. Wait, did I save? I think I did, actually. Oh yeah, that's right, we did. We did save. Let me think. Should we talk to Adrian instead? I'm not sure what I can talk to her about. What she'll get to open up about. This is difficult. All the evidence is mostly for him. Changes the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves and transmits the data. I could go try talking to her. Let's talk to Adrian. Let's go listen to all of this again. First is Celeste Impacts. Then I need to really listen to this next question. Relation to the suicide. Explain to me what this relation between Celeste and Matt. It could be the press conference. This one could be the press conference, actually. So what a relationship is supposed to explain? Perhaps you should first request to see proof of your brain is wired correctly. It's these two that are very difficult. Well, he said that he was a womanizer. Maybe I should get him to talk about it, Matt. Yeah. That's a good idea, probably. Maybe we should back out, because then there's actual evidence about this. I also have new evidence to present to him. Moving! Alright, buddy. Mr. Powers. Stuffed bear. This camera. Transmitter. Picture card. We're gonna just do everything, huh? I can't believe Miss Andrews said to frame that. Strange relationship. Those are framed items. Can't talk about that. Wait, can I not talk about that? Nope. I wanted to be cool like him, so I went and bought one. Oh, that's nice. But you don't understand. I can't get a single sound to come out of it because I sort of tripped on it and crushed it the day after I bought it. Well, alright then. Hey, that article. Is that from Gossip Land? Yeah, I guess so. You two absolutely love this magazine. You two? Oh, they wrote a little something about me once. Steel Samurai's Midnight Dine and Dash. Did you dine and dash? Dine and dash? I bought 10 copies of that issue, you know. Do you think we could somehow get back to this article? No. That kidnapper, has he said anything since then? Well, he tried, but there was a lot of interference. I see. The radio interference. I would have thought it was caused by a spy camera. Attorney Smash. I really owe you one. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what would have happened. What you did, it was a real tight spot I was in, and you fought so hard to get me out. I don't care what happens, I'll never forget everything you've done for me. Okay. So tell us the information that they tell you not to talk about. Come on, buddy. Help me out here. Let's talk about Matt. Matt's younger than me. Ever seen this John Doe? What about Celeste? That's Juan's former manager, right? Celeste Impacts. She was with Global Studios for a while, way back then, but some things happened, she ended up moving over to Worldwide Studios. Some things, as in... Well, there's no one left around who knows the details, you know. Only rumors are left now. Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. Hmm. Not sure. Difficult. Difficult indeed. I'm going to deploy to every precinct in the nation. Just you wait. Wish you luck, sir. The Blue Badger's gonna be a household name. Yeah, I'm not sure. I presented every piece of evidence to him. He does not care. How about you? I'll make him instant noodles instead. Oh yeah, do you know about this card? Edgeworth for some reason went pale the instant he saw this card. Hey, I know what this is about. You do? No matter what way you look at it, I'd say it's a picture of a shell. Thanks. That's it? Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. Edgeworth really likes those cooked snail things. What are they called again? Escargot or something like that. Mr. Nick, I think we just solved the mystery of why Mr. Edgeworth's face turned pale then, right? As I suspected, Gumshoe has no clue. Odd, would I like a hint? Give me about 5 more minutes and then I'll see what I can think up. I feel like I'm missing something. It's on the tip of my tongue. Mm-hmm. Detention center. No one's at the hotel. I've checked multiple times. Except for her. But I don't think... She showed up out of nowhere and then we didn't talk to her about anything else. I wonder. Yeah, about Celeste impacts? Ever seen this dude? Well, Adrian. She's... yeah, very tight-lipped. There was nothing in there. Now we have to go back. I think I have everything I need. I just need to figure it out. No, one more thing. It was Miss Andrews' mentor. Because of the suicide note, the mentor she depended on. Adrian Andrews tried to follow her in an attempted suicide. Now the question is, who is Miss Andrews relying on now? Ever see this dude? My impression of her is totally changed, pal. I wonder what she was doing right now. I'm sure she's still being questioned. She got herself into quite a big mess trying to frame Mr. Ungard. She'll probably be spending the night in the detention center. Got any idea how to deal with an old bag? I can't believe it. Maya getting kidnapped all because of this guy? I mean, what kind of person is the real murderer anyway? Maybe they're a big fan of Mr. Ungard. But the kidnapper's voice, he sounds like an old man to me. You don't know? You be young at heart. I was close with Matt, but then I got stuck. I feel like, what was the question I got stuck on? Is, yeah, what did he want to listen in on? Specifically. Mine idea was the, secret that he had. It was also in the guitar case, wasn't it? No, mostly it was the costume. Hang on a second. Some soda. All right. Yeah, it was his secret. Her secret is, what does Matt have to do with Celeste? We tried that, I think. Can I have something to do with a button? Reason shock from Celeste impacts his suicide. Could be her attempted suicide. Picture taken in the hallway right after the murder. I don't think any of this has anything to do with any of that. I would say oh my gosh. I should have everything I need. That's the... Just think through it a bit. No, I just hope I'm not wasting time. I will ask, I guess. Who do I talk to first? What piece of information do I have to actually get first? I feel like it could... On guard, damn. I guess she's the last one though. It makes sense. I need to get him to talk about what his connection is to missing packs. So let's do that. I was close. So close. Alright. Let's give it a shot. It's gonna be annoying, except if he asks 2 questions for each lock, which is just so mean. Camera. The bear. Yogi the bear. You gave it to him. Have his receipt. It's not for a $3,800 ivory toothbrush. Here's where we get stuck. What your secret is. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Cordier's room, filmed it in secret, is... Could be the case. No, wait. I did answer this. Yes, I answered this already. Reveal this and turn it into a scale. You can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I wish your reason for spawning was something so innocent, but it wasn't. Real reason you set up the camera in Mr. Codida's room. Oh yeah. Was it a person? Could have been Celeste. It's the annoying part. I get this wrong. No, it's not a person. I have to... Damn it. Oh, why is my health so low? Tomato juice. That's totally it. They were trying to figure out the secret formula to tomato juice. I messed up. I wanted to press X on that. Well, at least I know it's not that. Which is a hotel guide map. Yeah. Great. Fantastic. I know what it's not. Yeah, it's really annoying that I only have a very limited amount of health. I have to keep loading this because it doesn't give me my health back, so I have to go through all that again. I wish it could be like, alright, you already answered these questions, just we're gonna auto put you to the other lock. There's no idea you answered them already, silly Buppy. It should find a way! That's pretty messed up also. It's like, you failed, the deeper you go in. And then if you fail, it's like, well... you get penalized even more. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll try thinking about this a little more, because there's one piece of evidence I feel like I'm close. I have to be careful not to hold circle too much, otherwise it will just skip it. Tabloid article about the victim was in the case. He was running at the time of the murder. It could be because he wanted to see the murder? Like some weird voyeur. Just like, I love seeing murders happen over and over again. That's fun, I guess. Alright, picture card. It's not the press conference. I tried suicide report, it didn't work. Let's try picture card. Aha! Your assassin! What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer. And I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous! Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Man on Guard, I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a hero of justice. You're his client. You're a star. You're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So how would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Man on Guard. And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. Oh! I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. Guard, you really did hire? Oh no! We're defending a murderer! Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself. Okay, what? Excuse me? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time. Time for what? That went by too fast. Oh no! What the fuck? How do you do, Mr. Lore? I'm Man on Guard. He has a scar on his face. All three of them locked. I did not slam the button. It just went by so fast. That or I did the trigger. What is this music? Oh god. So, buddy. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. Do you really? So you really are Shelly the Killer's client. Shelly the client. You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? That woman, Adrian, it was brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying. What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. Why did you hide a video camera and... A weakling soon believes the utters of justice, just like that pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why... Yes, that's where the video comes in. You blackmail the assassin? Dude, it's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it. Preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay. And even blackmail him if I want. dude. Why are you gonna be blackmailing a high-profile assassin? That's either the smartest idea or the dumbest idea I've ever heard in my life. That's right. The video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Right? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up, and I can't. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl. Man, this sucks. Murder for murder. Why? Why would you kill Mr. Corrida? Because he was about to sling so much dung into my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Corrida had been able to give it, then Mr. Unguard's secret would have... Oh, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Corrida ended up dead. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Where'd you get this wine, by the way? Is it orange juice? Where'd he get it? Did they give it to him? He's had it on him the entire time. He has a flask on him. Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. The assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me, Mad on guard. Aw, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you killed Juan Corrida, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. Oh, you killed Mr. Corrida. How dare you say that? I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Aw, but too bad you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? Shit, man, this sucks. You could always drop my case or refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Aw, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mystic Maya! You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel. So if I were you, Mr. Right, Esquire, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win situation. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. That's a bit cliche, yeah. Once it's something just like that, if memory serves. Oh no! Of course, well, we all know how well things turn out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Bruh, this sucks. Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now you finally found it. Oh, I thought it was Mia. I thought Mia came as a ghost. I was like, you finally found it. It's like, no. Hey, what up, Edgeworth? How's it going? I'm having a bit of a bad day. I'm defending a guilty dude. The starting line of this case. Edgeworth, I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Even here, the music still creeps in. Well, right. What are you going to do? If you plan on changing your strategy? No! We can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth! Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was, and that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, right, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer. What can you do as one? You must find the answer. And you must find it on your own. Man on guard. I'm a lawyer. Let's fight for someone who's clearly a killer. Man on guard. That man is really... Doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't it the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense. But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you fought for your clients up until now? What? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. Man, this sucks. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right? Get a hold of you. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? That's... You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. Why fight? Edgeworth, such a good question. People like you and Francisca von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Francisca, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And? Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You're so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you're mistaken. What do you... Come on, Phoenix, how could you not get it? Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. What? I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Mr. Nick, the transceiver! God damn it. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. You know, a bit off the wires. It was pretty annoying. No, actually, it was a video camera or whatever. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Angard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He's my client. Don't toy with me. Man who I was an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and is a part of an assassin's duty. Assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before, however. You did, but my name is the Killer. Shelly the Killer. Yo, Shelly the Killer. I mean, I think we figured that out before, but okay. Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain, Maya, it would be my duty as an assassin to see it. She receives a nice long nap. No. Now then, if you will excuse me, if someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. A cat? The cat just says a meow on the other end, like, yo, what up? Alright, come on, Phoenix. Get it together. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! I don't know what to say. Edgeworth. Did you hear that? At the end of the transmission. Meow. Huh? Oh, that sounded like a cat. A cat? It can't be. That cat, can it? What is it? I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all the police units head for On Guard Mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Yeah. To the mansion! It's near our office. Well, I guess near the hotel. The hotel's also near the mansion as well. I don't know. I like how it's called living room. Yeah, alright, yeah. The On Guard Mansion. Living room. Maya! Please answer us, Mystic Maya! Now this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. So he's still in the area. Can't believe it. That butler all this time was the killer. He and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Maybe it's fire escape. It's the first time I've seen such a large fireplace. I don't particularly care for large fireplaces. They remind me of my youth. That's right, he grew up in a really affluent household. I guess you're still not over that case, huh? Don't take this personally. I really do not wish to remember anything from that time in my life. I understand. Why on the couches? Is she in here? Oh God. This is probably where he conducted business with the killer over this giant motorcycle that could kill both of them if it fell on top of them. Yeah. Surely the killer values his client relations more than anything else. So I'm sure he must meet with his clients in person to talk about any transactions. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear! But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. One bear-shaped figurine. It's covered in many thin cuts. Bear. Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Corrido? How would something like this be here? Don't be a bomb! Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. I'm sure that's for Shu. You think that this came through that little door? This door, it's locked! Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Here it is. Oh, there's no one here. With the looks of this room, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals, and a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it will be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. Sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. It's on Guard's computer. Maya, why couldn't you have used this to get help? Mr. Nick, where's the power switch?
Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. I mean, there's light here. Oh, on the computer, and I assume he's talking about. I thought she meant like, I can't see anything. VCR and antenna. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on the tape. If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful. Huge television speakers are doing largely here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say, "How would I a happy samurai fan if I could see the Nickel Samurai on TV like this?" Yeah, that's what she'd say. Ah, I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. He misses her. A very small table. I bet we could barely squeeze 3 pearls on there. Why? I wouldn't sit on a table to begin with, Mr. Nick. Can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. Looks like On Guard taped all of his own shows. There's a little door for shoe in this big door. I'm sure Maya used this door to shove this out there. I'm sure it was her. Every time you give me some piece of evidence, it's always the most crucial piece. This time too, I'm sure. You thinking the couches? What a spacious sofa. I bet 10 pearls would fit on here. Why do you keep thinking about how many pearls can fit on a sofa or a table? I don't think 10 of me would fit, Mr. Nick. I don't think we can clone 10 pearls. Is there any other place to move? The wine cellar. Maya, please be here. You've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. Now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Right. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. Wow. I've never seen so many bottles in all one place before. Well, I guess when you're a star, you have so much money you can buy anything you want. Light doesn't filter in all the way, so it's hard to say. It looks like there are crates and cardboard boxes set up with wire here. Let's look at this photo. Looks like a picture of Miss Impacts. With love, Celeste. Miss Impacts? You mean... Yes, Mr. Corita's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Impacts be here in Mr. Unguard's mansion? And why does it say with love? This might be a clue. The classic love triangle murder. What's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame. Pearls? Have you figured something out? On the back. There's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message. What? I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag, a not guilty, I'll never forgive you ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for that helpless lunk. Helpless lunk. That's it for now. Nick, I guess I'll talk to you later. No! Mystic Maya! Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We searched the house and this is the last room. Looks like he looted us. Edgeworth. Yes. As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm gonna get. I'm still short one last thing. What is that? We need to unlock that one last secret. Miss Andrews is a Cyclops. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow to blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. Francisco will be happy. She's gonna beat us. I mean, we'll lose on purpose, but still. It'll be alright. Maya will get out of this. I'm sure of it, somehow. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I've come to remove your Cyclock. The fuck you talking about? I want to know, and you will tell me, your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. Alright. Time to mind hacker. Mind breaker. What would make her take revenge? Tormentor. There it is. This is a photo of Miss Impacts, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. What? With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impacts' handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this in Mr. Ungard's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Come on, girl. I need help here, please. Why frame him? Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Corrida didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes. Because of Matt. But because of Mr. Ungard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at that time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why With Love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? Weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was drawn away. That's so horrible! Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then it was suddenly called off. Juan probably found out about their relationship. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. That's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. or it could be something else. I'm not too sure exactly what the breaking point was. It definitely had to do with Matt, though. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. Oh, okay, was that? I see. So that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Corita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Impacts. Yeah, it sucks. She's just caught in the middle of this bullshit feud. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. That's when Juan discovered her body and hid her note. I don't know if that's exactly what's on that note. It's probably her... My guess is that she still cared about Matt quite a bit. And Juan read the note, was kind of annoyed by it. I'm not really sure exactly what his feelings were on it, but it made him hide the note. Maybe she said, like, I actually really cared about you. I'm sorry all this shit had to happen this way. I just don't want to be caught in this shit, you know? Not sure. I feel like we will get that note. We will find that note. It will be read out loud in the court. Either tomorrow, or if there is a third court day, who knows. But I feel like it's all leading to just 2 court days. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt. And it would be especially damaging to his refreshing spring breeze image. Refreshing spring breeze. Why all keep saying the same thing? In any case. With his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge. There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. Yeah, this kind of is just depressing. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. That's why you want to burn it. Because it's all like, this is some bullshit. You're just using my mentor, my babe, you know, probably lover's note. She probably had a crush on him. Who knows? The point is, you're using her suicide note as like this weird like rival game. I was like, it's fucked up. But both these guys are assholes. Oh boy. But I couldn't find a suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those 2 monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. What a girl boss. That's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with my situation. Or with what I know now. To be continued. Well, that's it. We also reached the 2-hour mark. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll call it. Let's just hear this music though. What the fuck? I get into this mess. Mr. Phoenix Wright. No! What have I done wrong? I don't know what's happening. Isn't this how we begun the game? I'm a simple defense attorney. You are no longer worthy of your title. Oh no! I load the wrong save. I've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago. As if this day was written into my destiny. Today I'll stand in court to prove a killer innocent. No! We will save this for another day, though. That is it. I will definitely stream this on the weekend. And we'll probably finish the game then. Probably. It's either be on Saturday or Sunday. Depends how long I go. Depends how long it is. If it really is a third day. It feels like everything's kind of leading to it, though. All we have to do is prove that man on guard definitely killed. Ordered a hit. If the killer's not going to be there, then, well, it doesn't really matter. As long as we get Matt, then we got the true culprit. Will Phoenix actually decide to just do a Saul Goodman and just completely defend a killer? Who knows? But we'll see at the end of this. Thank you everyone for coming on by. Sorry if I was interrupted by noises outside. They stopped at least, but and it did delay me a bit. I may have been able to do at least part of the trial, but we can, I guess, save all of the trial for next time. That's fine. Thanks, Second, for coming by. Thanks everyone else who stopped by as well. Yeah. Everyone have a good night. It's Saturday in the morning. We'll finish this up. So take care, everyone. See ya.